Assalomu alaykum, hurmatli o'quvchilar. Bugun nima qilamiz? Bugun praktis qilamiz. Xo'p, Cambridge listening testlaridan praktis qilamiz. Lekin bugun sal boshqacharoq task type'ni qilamiz. Bu boxni ichidan tanlab olish hisoblanadi. Choosing from the box. Misol uchun, use of the local products. Bu food trendlar, qanaqadir ovqatga bog'liq trendlar va ular haqida fikrlar. Misol uchun, use of local products deydida, shu yerda fikrlardan qaysidir birini aytadi. Misol uchun, more financial support is needed for this. Bu trend uchun ko'proq pul to'lanish kerak, boshqa bir nimalar desa, biz javobni to'g'ri javob sifatida olishimiz kerak bo'ladi. Xuddi shunday hammasiga bu yoqdagi harflardan bittasini qo'yishimiz kerak bo'ladi va bitta harfni 2 marta ishlata olmaymiz. Endi bu testni hozir qanday ishlaymiz? Note taking qilish usuli bilan ishlaymiz. Men buni ishladim birinchi. Ishladim. Bu yerda pauza qilib javoblarni ko'rishingiz mumkin. Ba'zi bir joylarda xatolar bor. Ikkinchi marta notlarni yozayotganda bu narsani to'g'rilab ketaman, lekin javoblar hammasi to'g'ri. Qanaqa qilib topganimni hozir birgalikda sizlar bilan topamiz. Note takingda bilasizlar, deyarli variantlarga qaralmaydi. Faqat shu qaraydigan narsamiz mana bu savollar bo'ladi. Ya'ni tepasi bizga kerak emas. Savollarimiz 25 dan boshlaydi. Shu uchun biz ham 25 dan 30 gacha raqamlarni yozib olamiz. 26, 27, 28, 29 va 30. Endi nima qilamiz? Auzoni qo'yaman va misol uchun use of local products da nima desa, o'sha degan narsasiga aloqador notlarni yozib olaman. Keyin reduction yozaman. Hammasini yozib chiqqandan keyin javoblarni yaxshilab tekshirib, agar siz yozolmasangiz qaytadan eshitishingiz kerak, qaytadan yozib, gapirib bera olishingiz kerak. Notlarni o'zingiz tushunadigan tilda yozishingiz kerak. Nima yozgansangiz tushuntirib berishingiz uchun. Keyin u notlarga qarab turib, yuqoridan keyin javob tanlaymiz. Xo'p, men hozir audioni qo'yaman. Bu bizda Cambridge 19 test 1 part 3. Ikkinchi qismi ekan. Hozir qo'yiladi, bir daqiqa.
Now listen and answer questions 25 to 30.
I was reading an article about food trends predicting how eating habits might change in the next few years.
Oh, things like more focus on local products. That seems so obvious, but the shops are still full of imported foods.
Yes, they need to be more proactive to address that.
And somehow motivate consumers to change, yes.
One thing everyone's aware of is the need for a reduction in unnecessary packaging. But just about everything you buy in supermarkets is still covered in plastic. The government needs to do something about it.
Absolutely. It's got to change.
Do you think there'll be more interest in gluten and lactose-free food?
For people with allergies or food intolerances? I don't know. Lots of people I know have been buying that type of food for years now.
Yes, even if they haven't been diagnosed with an allergy.
That's right. One thing I've noticed is the number of branded products related to celebrity chefs. People watch them cooking on TV and then buy things like spice mixes or frozen foods with the chef's name on. I bought something like that once, but I won't again.
Yeah, I bought a ready-made spice mix for chicken, which was supposed to be used by a chef I'd seen on television. And it didn't actually taste of anything.
Did the article mention ghost kitchens used to produce takeaway food?
No, what are they?
Well, they might have the name of a restaurant, but actually they're a cooking facility just for delivery meals. The public don't have a go there. But people aren't aware of that. It's all kept very quiet.
So people don't realise the food's not actually from the restaurant?
Right.
Did you know more and more people are using all sorts of different mushrooms now to treat different health concerns? Things like heart problems.
They might be taking a big risk there.
Yes, it's hard to know which varieties are safe to eat. Anyway, maybe now...
Xo'p. Endi bir daqiqa men notlarga qo'shimcha kiritib tuzatib olishim kerak. Bu yoqda imported food bo'ldi, keyin bir nima bunga qarshi o'zlari harakat qilish kerakmi? Shunga o'xshagan gap aytdi. Ya'ni take action deb qo'yaman. Actions should be taken deb qo'yaylik. Actions should be taken. Keyin government plastic, government should do something dedi. Needs to do something. Ishqa bir nima qilish kerak hukumat degan ma'noda gap aytdi. Should do something. Keyin bu yoqda people with allergies dedi. Aytdiki, bu ovqatlarni ko'proq allergiyasi bo'lgan. Xullas, bu ovqatlarga ko'pchilikni allergiyasi bormi? Ishqab allergiya bilan bog'liq gap aytdi-da. Keyin ular hattoki allergiyasi borligini bilsa ham, shu narsa bilan tashxislangan bo'lsa ham, being diagnosed, bir daqiqa. Being diagnosed. Shu narsa bilan tashxislangan bo'lsa ham, ular sotib olishda davom etaveradi dedi. Keyingisida after watching it on TV. Bu yerda spicelar haqida gap ketdi. Spice mixes. Spice mixes. Ya'ni ziravor aralashmalari haqida gap ketdi. Ularni odamlar televizordan ko'rib, keyin sotib olishar ekan, o'zlari ham sinab ko'rish uchun, lekin ular kutilgandek bo'lmas ekan. Hech nimani ta'mi kelmas ekan ulardan. Keyingisi 29da restoranni nomi ostida ovqat zakaz qilib berishadi. Odamlar o'ylashadi, ular restorandan olyapmiz deb, lekin aslida unaqa bo'lmas ekan. Ya'ni odamlar bu haqida bilishmas ekan. U yerdagi hamma cooking facility'lar delivery, ya'ni yetkazib berish uchun bo'lar ekan. Keyin oxirgisida mushrooms. Shunaqangi qo'ziqorinlar bor ekanki, ularni ba'zi bir kasalliklarni davolash uchun yeyish mumkin ekan, lekin odamlar qaysi biri yesa bo'ladi, qaysi biri yesa bo'lmaydi. Shu narsani bilmagani uchun bu xavf bo'lishi mumkin, xavfli bo'lishi mumkin. Bu yerda tavakkal qilish, katta tavakkal bu degandek gap gapirdi, ya'ni xavfli bo'lishi mumkin degan ma'noda. Endi biz javoblarni ko'ramizda, moslarini matching qilib, to'g'ri javobni tanlab olishimiz kerak bo'ladi. Imported food, actions should be taken. Bu yoqdan emas, bu tarafdan boshlaylik. A variant o'qiymiz. This is only relevant to young people. Qaysidir ovqat yoki qaysidir ovqat trendi yosh odamlar uchun degan gap eshitmaydi. A variantdan chiqib ketdi. This may have disappointing results. Mana shu B bizdagi 28 ga tushadi. Chunki televizordan sotib olib o'zlari qilib ko'rishadi, lekin kutilgandek bo'lmaydi. Bu yerda disappointing results bilan deyarli bir xil narsa. Shu uchun 28 ga hozir C ni olaman men. C ni oldim. D da retailers should do more to encourage this. Bu turib tursin hozircha. More financial support is needed for this. Hech qanaqa moliyaviy ahvol haqida gap eshitmadik. Most people know little about this. People are unaware of it. Ya'ni restoranlar, zakazlar, bir nimalar hozir tushuntirib berdim-ku. Ya'ni odamlar bilishmaydi buni dedim. Bu yerda odamlar ular haqida kamroq ma'lumot bilishadi degan narsa bilan bir xil. Shu uchun 29 ga men F ni tanlayman. Xo'p, keyin G da there should be stricter regulations about this. Bu to'g'risida qattiqroq qoidalar, qattiqroq nazorat bo'lishi kerak degan ma'nodagi gap. Va bu bizda government should do something. Shu narsa bilan bir xil bo'ladi. Hukumat biror nima qilish kerak. Hamma narsa plastik bilan o'ralib yotibdi. Shunga hukumat kurashishi kerak. Ya'ni there should be stricter rules. Bunga qarshi kuchliroq nazorat bo'lishi kerak degan narsa bir xil. Shuning uchun 26 ga G ni olamiz. Undan keyin this could be dangerous. Bu bizdagi taking a big risk bilan deyarli paraphrased bo'ladi. Aytdim, mushroomlarni health concerndan trade qilish uchun yeyishadi. Qaysi biri yesa bo'ladi, qaysi biri yesa bo'lmaydi. Shuni bilmagani uchun u xavfli bo'lishi mumkin. Ya'ni bunga H bo'ladi. Bizda ikkitagina tanlamagan, ishlamagan savol qoldi. Bu tarafda bo'lsa, A ni umuman chiqaraveramiz. B ni chiqarib C ni qarang, mana shu yerda this already seems to be widespread. Bu juda ham keng tarqalgan allaqachon deyapti. Bu narsa hozir qaysinga to'g'ri javob bo'ladi? 27 ga to'g'ri javob bo'ladi. Chunki bu yoqda aytilgan allergiyasi bo'lsa ham ular yeyishadi. Men bilaman ko'pchilikni yeyishadi bu narsa. Ya'ni keng tarqalganligini bu yerda gapiryapti. Shuning uchun 27 ga to'g'ri javob C bo'ladi. Bittagina bu qoldi. D ni mana shu yerda qarang. D turib tursin deganman. E ni chiqaraveramiz. Financial taraf haqida hech qanaqa gap ketmadi. F ni ishlatdik, G ni ishlatdik, H ni ishlatdik. Bittagina D variant qoldi o'zi bizda. Va o'sha 25 ga to'g'ri keladi. Retailerlar bu narsa, ya'ni hamma ovqat bu yerda import qilingan ovqatlar, ya'ni retailerlar bunga qarshi kurashish kerak, shunaqa ma'noda gap aytgan. Shuning uchun bizda 25 ga D javobni olamiz. Mana shu note taking usuli bilan topilgan javoblar. Endi bu yoqdagi men birinchi yozgan notlarim bilan taqqoslaymiz. Covered in plastic deganmiz, lekin government should do something degan narsani yozmaganman, lekin men buni to'g'ri javob tanlay olganman. Aytmoqchi bo'lganim, o'zingiz yozganingizdan tashqari eshitganingizni eslab qolishga ham harakat qilishingiz kerak. Chunki yozishga ulgurmay qolgan vaziyatlar ham bo'lishi mumkin. Shuning uchun iloji boricha eslab qolishga harakat qilish kerak note taking qilayotganda. Shu. Endi bu birinchi test edi. Endi ikkinchi testga o'tamiz. Ikkinchisi, hop, bu yoqdagi kitobdan ko'raveramiz. Ikkinchisi test 2 dan part 2 mi? Adashmasam shunaqa edi. Hop. Writing, speaking. Mana bizda test 2. Bu emas, mana shu. Bizda qanaqadir oyoq kiyimlar bor va qanaqadir nimagadir reasonlar. What reasons did the recycling manager give for rejecting footwear according to the students? Studentlarning gaplariga ko'ra deyapti. Mana shu oyoq kiyimlarni qayta ishlash loyihasining boshlig'i deymizmi, qayta ishlash kompaniyasining boshlig'i deymizmi, ishqilib nimagadir yo bularni qayta ishlab bermayman, recycle qilib bermayman debdi. Biz o'shalarga hozir reason topishimiz kerak. Bu reasonlarga qaramaymiz. Yana doimgidek 25 dan 28 gacha nomerlab olamiz va notlarni yozib olamiz. 25, 26, 27 va 28. Hozir men audioni qo'yaman.
Part 3.
So, let's find some examples in the article of footwear that was rejected for recycling.
Okay. I think there are some in the interview with the recycling manager. Yeah, here it is.
Let's start with the lady's high-heeled shoes. What did he say about those?
He said they were probably expensive. The material was suede and they were beige in colour. It looked like someone had only worn them once, but in a very wet field, so the heels were too stained with mud and grass to resell them.
Okay. And the leather ankle boots. What was wrong with them?
Apparently, the heels were worn, but that wasn't the problem. One of the shoes was a much lighter shade than the other one. It had obviously been left in the sun. I suppose even second-hand shoes should look the same.
Sure. Then there were the red baby shoes.
Oh, yes. We're told to tie shoes together when we put them in a recycling bin, but people often don't bother.
You'd think it would have been easy to find the other, but it wasn't. It was a shame because they were obviously new.
The trainers were interesting. He said they looked like they'd been worn by a marathon runner.
Yeah. Weren't they split?
Not exactly. One of the soles was so worn under the foot that you could put your finger through it. Well, we could certainly use some of those examples in our presentation to explain why 90% of shoes that people take to...
Endi buni to'g'rilab olamiz. Orada wetfield degan so'zni ishlatdi. Problems with its color. Second pair couldn't be found. Warning. Bo'ldi. Endi javobni tanlaymiz. Mana shu yerda birinchi yozganimda suede. Suede so'zini bunaqa qilib yozganim ekan. Keyin bilsam, u zamsh materialni nomi ekan va u mana bunaqa yozilar ekan. Bunday yozilar ekan. Bu zamsh material degan ekan. Suede, ikkalasi ham suede deb o'qiladi lekin. Shu uchun bu yerda, lekin o'zim tushunganman, bu material qanaqadir materialning nomiligini tushunganman o'sha vaqtda. Endi bu yoqdagi variantlardan boshlaymiz. One shoe was missing. Ya'ni bitta poyi yo'qolib qolgan. Bu bizda second pair couldn't be found degan javob bilan bir xil bo'ladi. Aytibdi, bu bolalarni oyoq kiyim bo'lgan va haligi bola aytdiki, student o'g'il bola aytdiki, men ularga doim aytib qo'yganman, ularni kichkina oyoq kiyimlarni bir-biriga bog'lab qo'yishni, lekin ular ko'p ham e'tibor berishmadi deganda qiz aytdiki, osongina topiladi deb o'ylaganda, shunaqa ma'noda gapirdi. Ya'ni bitta poyi yo'qolib qolgan. Shu uchun 27 ga to'g'ri javob A bo'ldi. Keyin B'da the color of one shoe had faded. Ya'ni oftobda qolib ketgan. Bitta oyoq kiyim oftobda qolib ketgan deyapti. Bu narsa 26 ga to'g'ri javob bo'ladi. Nimaga desiz? 26 da men heels were worn deganman. Ya'ni ularni tovoni yirtilib ketgan, lekin bu asosiy muammo emas deb ketdi. Problem with its color deb yozganman. Nima uchun? U aytdiki, bittasini rangi ikkinchi poyini rangidan ko'ra ochroq bo'lgan. Ya'ni oftobda qolib ketgan. Shunaqa deb aytib ketdi. Shu uchun bu yerda faded degan so'z bilan oftobda qolib ketgan degan so'z bir xil. Shu uchun 26 ga B olindi. C'da one shoe had a hole in it. Bitta oyoq kiyimi ichida teshigi bor ekan deyapti. Bu 28 ga to'g'ri javob bo'ladi. Nimaga desiz? Aytibdiki, bu yoqda oyoq kiyim marafon qatnashchisi tomonidan kiyilgan bo'lsa kerak. Chunki unda juda ham yirtilib ketgan, yomon yirtilgan. Sen unga hattoki barmog'ingni tiqsang bo'ladi. Shunaqa ma'noda aytildi. Ya'ni bu yerda teshigi bor degan xulosaga kelsak bo'ladi. Shu uchun 28 ga to'g'ri javob C bo'ldi. Va 25 yo'q, D ga keldik, uzr. The shoes were brand new. Oyoq kiyimlar yangi. Bu emas, bu umuman to'g'ri javob emas. Agar oyoq kiyim yangi bo'lsa, ularni qayta ishlashni rad etish bu g'alati eshitadi. Ida the shoes were too dirty. Oyoq kiyimlar juda ham kir bo'lgan deyapti. Bu tursin. F'ni o'qiymiz. The stitching on the shoes was broken. Qataydigan joyi sinib qolgan deyapti. Biz bunaqa gap eshitmadik. O'zi bittagina mantiqan qolgan javob bizda E. Lekin uni nima uchun to'g'riligini isbotlaymiz. Aytdi, 25 bu yoqda tovoni baland oyoq kiyimlar bo'lgan. Ular ko'rinishdan qimmat bo'lsa kerak degan. U keyin uni materialini aytgan, rangini aytgan, material zamshdan bir nimalar dedi-da. Lekin yana aytdiki, u hattoki bir martalik kiyilgan bo'lsa kerak dedi. Lekin u shunaqangi nam joyda qolgan, ekin, loy, yana ko'kat, bir nimalar bilan o'ralib qolgan degan. Covered so'zini o'rniga boshqa so'z ishlatdi, lekin ma'nosi bir xil. Shunaqa dedi. Ya'ni u oyoq kiyim kir. Shu uchun 25 ga biz to'g'ri javob sifatida I variantni olamiz. Bu bizdagi ikkinchi test edi. Mana bu yerda bular meni birinchi yozgan javoblarim edi, lekin bu yerda ham to'g'ri javobni tanlay olganman. Ko'ryapsiz, bir marta eshitganda bu notlarni yozgan bo'lsam, ikkinchi marta eshitganda undan ko'ra ancha tafsilotlari ko'p bo'lgan notlarni yozyapman. Qancha ko'p eshitsangiz, shuncha yaxshi bo'ladi o'zingiz uchun. Endi 3-testni ishlaymiz. Shunaqa testlarni yana 2 ta ishlasak yetadi. Test 3 da part 2 bo'lish kerak edi adashmasam. Part 2 mana. Demak bizda what information is given about each of the following festival workshops. Bizda 6 ta festival workshoplar bor va ular haqida qanaqadir ma'lumotlar bor. Biz hozir shu workshoplar haqida gapirayotganda u ma'lumotlarni o'zimiz uchun not qilib, keyin matching qilib to'g'ri javobni tanlashimiz kerak bo'ladi. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 va 16. Xo'p, endi men audioni qo'yaman. Bu bizda birinchi qism ekan. Test 3 part 1.
Test 3.
Ozgina o'tkazib olamiz.
Hey Shannon, how are you settling into your new flat?
Really well, thanks.
You look like you're going shopping.
Yes, I am. My cousins are going to stay for a
Uzr, test part 1 emas, part 2 aytgancha bizda.
To tell us all about it is the festival's organizer, Jenny Morgan. So tell us what we can expect this year, Jenny.
Well, as usual, we've got 5 days of action-packed, exciting events for children, with writers coming from all over the country getting involved. Just to give you an idea of what's on offer in the workshops, first of all, there's a very special event called Superheroes. This is a chance for deaf children to share their reading experiences with author Madeline Gordon, who is herself hearing impaired. Just Do It is a practical workshop led by the well-known illustrator Mark Keane. He'll take participants on a magical journey to faraway lands with an opportunity for aspiring actors to do some role play. Count on Me is an inspiring and entertaining look at the issues of friendship for 13 to 14-year-olds. It looks at some of the friendships described in popular books and asks participants to compare these with their own experiences. Speak Up is part of a series of workshops on the subject of mental health. This is a creative writing workshop encouraging children to describe situations where young people experience loneliness. A recent survey revealed that children can be lonely even when they're at home with their families. Jump for Joy, as many of you will know, is the heartwarming best-selling story by Nina Karan about a young girl's trip to visit her relatives in India. It recently received the gold medal at the Waterford Awards. Nina will get children to celebrate the word joy by writing a poem. Sticks and Stones is the beautifully illustrated picture book for young readers about a community who organise an African Caribbean festival to help local children learn about their Jamaican roots. This will be a musical event where children will have the chance to play steel drums. This is bound to be very popular, so please book as soon as possible.
Before you hear the rest of the program,
Bo'ldi. Hozir 1 daqiqa men notani to'g'rilab olishim kerak. For deaf children, bu yerda ko'r bolalar uchun ekan, superheroes. aspiring actors for role play. Bu yerda qanaqadir xullas bolalarga rol o'zlarini qanaqadir rol uchun, ya'ni aktyorlik qobiliyatini ko'rishlari mumkin, o'zlarini aktyorlik sohasida sinab ko'rishlariga imkon berishadi. Keyin friendship, bu yerda 13-14 yoshli bolalar uchun dedi. Keyin do'stlik, shunaqa mavzularda bo'ladi dedi. Mental health, bu workshopning mavzusi mental health va u yerda yozishadi bolalar, o'zlari o'qigan asarlarni tasvirlashadimi, ish qilib shunaqa narsa. Nima maqsad? Maqsad aytyaptiki, bu yerda young childrenlarni, ya'ni yosh bolalardagi yolg'izlik hissiyotini o'rganishadi yana. Ya'ni keyin aytishdiki, shunaqangi tadqiqotlar borki, ularni aytishicha, yoshlar hattoki uyda ota-onalari, oilasi bilan bo'lgan vaqtda ham yolg'izlikni his qilishi mumkin ekan deyapti. 15 ta. Bu yerda qanaqadir kitob bor va u kitobda kichkina qizda o'zini qarindoshinikiga borgani haqida gap ketar ekan va u kitob gold medal olibdi. Keyin u workshopda ishtirokchisi she'r yozib zavqlanar ekan, ish qilib shunaqa ekan. Keyin organize African festival. Bu yerda xullas Afrikada qanaqadir festival tashkil qilish va bundan maqsad bolalarni ularni culture haqida o'rganishi. Learn about their culture desam ham bo'ladi. Keyin u yerda qanaqadir musiqiy tadbirlar bo'lar ekan, bu yerda do'mbiralar chalishga imkoniyat yaratib berishar ekan, xullas shunaqa ekan. Endi javoblarni tanlasak bo'ladi. Bu hozirgi yozgan notlarim edi. Bu yerda menda avvalgi yozgan notlarim shunaqa bo'lgandi. Xo'p, endi for deaf children. Mana shu yerda A variantdan boshlaymiz. Involves painting and drawing. Bu yerda rasm chizish, boshqa narsa haqida eshitmadik. Will be led by a prize winning author. Ya'ni o'sha kitob uchun mukofot olgan avtor tomonidan yurgiziladi deyapti. Bu narsa bizda mana bu yerdagi 15 ga to'g'ri keladi. B. Chunki biz aytdik, kitob bor dedik, qiz qarindoshinikiga borgani haqida va o'sha kitob gold medal, oltin medal olgani haqida gaplashdik. Shu uchun bu yerda to'g'ri javob B 15 ga bo'ladi. C-da is aimed at children with disability. Nogironligi bor bo'lgan bolalar uchun mo'ljallangan. Disability bizda ko'rlik, ya'ni ko'z ojizlik bizda disability bo'ladi. Shu uchun 11 ga to'g'ri javob C bo'ladi. D-da involves a drama activity. Ya'ni bu yerda drama activity bizda aspiring actors for role play, ya'ni aktyorlik qobiliyatini sinash degani. Shu uchun bizda D 12 ga bo'ladi. E-da focuses on new relationships. Yangi munosabatlarga e'tibor qaratadi. Bu tursin hozircha. Is aimed at specific age group. Bizda 13-14 yoshli bolalar uchun mo'ljallangan workshop bor edi. Bu bizda maxsus yosh chegarasi, ya'ni specific age group shu narsani ifodalaydi. Shu uchun 13 ga bizda F bo'ldi. Keyin G-da explores an unhappy feeling. Yomon qanaqadir g'alati hissiyot, g'alati deymiz, g'amgin hissiyot deymizmi? Ish qilib shunaqa yomon negativ hissiyotni o'rganar ekan. Bu bizda loneliness, ya'ni bolalarni yolg'izligini ifodalaydi. Shu uchun 14 ga to'g'ri javob D bo'ladi. G deganim, uzr. G bo'ladi. H-da raises awareness of a particular culture. Qaysidir bir madaniyat, qaysidir davlatning madaniyati haqida tushunchasini oshiradi deyapti. Bu bizda Afrikadagi festival bo'ladi, chunki u yerda aytdi, maqsad bolalarni o'sha yerdagi madaniyat haqida o'rganishi. Ya'ni 16 ga bizda H bo'ladi. Bizda hamma javoblar topildi. Keresi tursin degan javoblarim demak keresi bo'lgan. Misol focuses on new relationships. Yangi munosabatlar haqida hech qanaqa gap eshitmadik. Yoki bo'lmasa yana nima ishlatilmadi? painting and drawing degan narsalar ham ishlatilmadi. To'g'ri javoblar mana shu. Endi biz oxirgi testimizni ishlaymiz. Oxirgi testimiz test 4 dan bo'ladi. Xuddi shunday raqamlarni yozib olamiz, notlarni yozamiz, keyin taqqoslaymiz, yangi to'g'ri javobni tanlaymiz. Xo'p. Complete each bu reading ekan, uzr. Mana. Where does Jane's grandfather keep each of the following types of books in his shop? Demak, bizda kitobning turlari bor. Rare books, kamyob kitoblar, children's books, bolalar kitoblari, unwanted books, requested books, course books. Xullas, bular kitoblarning turlari va bobosi u kitoblarni kitob do'konining qayeridadir saqlar ekan. O'sha location topishimiz kerak biz hozir. 26 dan 30 gacha. 26, keyin 27. Qo'y. 27, 28, 29 va 30. Hozir men audioni qo'yaman, keyin notlarni yozishdan boshlaymiz. Bu bizda part 3 test 4.
Part
It's the first. You know what I really like?
the rest of the distance, you have some time to look
Look
at
at
questions
questions
26.
I guess he treasures things like.
Hozir bir daqiqa vaqt ketyapti.
Now listen and answer questions 26 to 30.
I'd love to have a bookshop like your grandfather. What's it like?
Well, it's quite big. It's got 2 floors and an attic, and he stocks all kinds of books, really.
I guess he treasures things like first editions and other rare books.
Rare
Yes,
books.
you might think he'd keep those in the attic or somewhere.
So they'd be hidden.
Yeah, but he likes people to know that he has them. So he puts them out in the shop, but makes sure you need a ladder to get them.
Right, that would prevent any thefts.
Uh-huh,
Does he stock books for children?
he does. He particularly likes to encourage kids to read. He always says that he used to sit under the stairs as a child with a pile of books and read them all.
Is that where he keeps them then?
Not exactly. He's got a dedicated area on the ground floor with cushions, so that parents can enter with their toddlers, go there, and spend some time reading to them.
Oh, cool.
And then there's a place for pushchairs by the front door, and a cafe if anyone needs refreshments.
That's good to know.
As I said, it's a big shop, and there's a storage area out the back as well.
Oh, what does he keep there? Books he wants to throw away?
He hardly ever throws anything away. He just leaves unwanted books by the front door for customers to take.
Well, that's very nice.
Yeah. And books people or institutions have requested, they all go at the far end.
Oh,
He thinks it's best to keep these out of the main shopping area as they're boxed and new.
did you get your course books from him?
Naturally. He stocks books for a lot of the colleges. He used to keep these books on the first floor, but now there's a new university in my hometown. He's moved them downstairs to attract the students. They're actually part of the coffee shop, on low shelves all around it.
Pretty central then. You'll have to take me there sometime.
Xo'p. Bo'ldi. Endi bu notlarimizni to'g'rilab olamiz. Far in, new not first floor, downstairs, part of the coffee shop. Xo'p. Variantlarni o'qiymiz. Yo'q, undan oldin notlarimni tushuntirib beraman. 26 da not ethic deb yozdim, ya'ni chordoqda saqlamaydi kitoblarni. Nimaga? Chunki qiz aytdi, sen o'ylashing mumkin, bu yoqda kamyob kitoblarni chordoqda saqlaydi, chunki xavfsiz bo'ladi, boshqa deb o'ylashing mumkin dedi. Lekin unaqa emas. U do'konni oldi qismida saqlaydi dedi. Chunki u shunaqa kamyob, noyob kitoblar borligini odamlar bilishini xohlaydi dedi. Yana lekin senga uni olishing uchun dedi, narvon kerak bo'ladi. Ya'ni bundan xulosa qilishimiz mumkin, u kitoblar tepada turadi. 27da Not on stairs. Bu yerda aytdi, xullas bobosi aytarkan, avvallari uni stairsda men saqlardim deb, lekin hozir maxsus joy tayyorlangan ekan bolalar kitobi uchun. U yerda bolishlari bor ekan, pillow so'zini cushion so'zi deb berdi. Cushion, pillow ikkalasi bitta narsa. Yostiqlar bor ekan, yana kafes bor ekan, shunaqa zo'r joy ekan. U yerda maxsus joy ekanda, xullas. 28da storage area, front door, ya'ni do'konni oldi qismida storage'da omborga o'xshagan joyda saqlanar ekan unwanted booklari, ya'ni sotilmay qolib ketgan kitoblari. 29da requested bookslari, ular yangi bo'lar ekan, shu uchun do'konni orqa qismida saqlar ekan. Far end degani orqa qismi degani. Va oxirgisida birinchi qavatda turar ekan u kitoblar, lekin endi pastki qavatga downstairs ko'chirilibdi va u joy kofe ichib o'tiriladigan joyni, ya'ni kafeni bir qismi ekan. Endi qaytamiz javoblarga. Near the entrance, bu bizda front door degan so'z bilan bir xil. Ya'ni oldi qismida, kirish qismi, oldi qismi ikkalasi bitta narsa. Shu uchun bizda 28 ga A bo'ladi. In the attic. Chordoqda hech nima saqlanmaydi. Bu variantni umuman chiqarib olsak ham bo'ladi. At the back of the shop. Do'konning orqa qismida. Bu bizda oxirida degan so'z bilan bir xil. Shu uchun C ni 29 ga olamiz. 30da Dida on a high shelf, ya'ni yuqori polkada. Bu nima degani? Men aytdim, narvon kerak bo'ladi dedim. Bundan xulosa qilamiz. U rare kitoblari yuqori polkalarda turadi. Bu bizda D 26 ga to'g'ri javob. Va E near the stairs, zinaning yonida. Bu tursin hozircha. In a specifically designed space, maxsus tayyorlangan joy. Bu bizda dedicated so'zi bilan bir xil. Specifically designed, dedicated. Ikkalasi ham maxsus tayyorlangan joy degani. Shu uchun 27 ga F bo'ldi. G da within the cafe. Demak, kafening ichida, within the cafe. Bu bizda aytgandek part of the coffee shop. Kafeni bir qismi. Bu kafening ichida degani. Ya'ni 30 ga G. Bizda o'zi 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 ta variant bor ekan. 6 tasini oldik. Bitta mana bu zinaning yonida degan variantimiz ishlatilmadi. Mana shu bizda to'g'ri javoblar. Bundan oldingi notlarimda nimalarni yozganman desangiz agar, mana bu narsalarni yozganman bundan oldingilarda. Deyarli bir xil va javoblarni ham to'g'ri tanlaganman. Mana shu yerda testlarimiz o'z nihoyasiga yetadi. Agar test qilinglar, shunaqa note taking usulida desam, mana shunaqa qilib qilishingiz kerak bo'ladi. Bu juda ham yaxshi usul. Haqiqiy listeningingiz oshishiga ko'p yordam beradi. Hammaga e'tiboringlar uchun rahmat. Ko'rishguncha xayr.